We are full squad now. And it is morning of the third day. This is exciting because we have full squad now. Marine Hayden, my new graduate student, showed up last night, and so we are at full strength. And we are going to do things, because things need to get done. I do that too much. I've just seen myself do that on camera last night, and it's horrible. I gotta quit doing that. Everyone's here! So this is probably a good time to introduce everyone in the lab. So, who are you and what are you?
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm one of the grad students.
You're a second year grad student now. Nice. And who are you?
I'm Levi Evans. I'm intern number 2.
Yeah, so you're an undergraduate.
I'm an undergrad.
From Walla Walla.
I'm a junior.
You're a junior?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Biology major.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Maureen Hayden. I just received my bachelor's degree in Marine Biology from the University of Rhode Island, and I flew out here yesterday, and I'm excited to get going. And I'm one of Dr. Onthink's new grad students.
Woohoo!
All right, I'm Caitlin Jacobs, a senior at Washington State. Go Cougs! And I am a zoology major. That's about it. That's it.
And I'm Monica Culler. I am from the Golden State of California, but I go to Walla Walla University. I'm an undergraduate senior biochemistry major, and I am intern number 1 here in the Onthink Research Lab. And my favorite animal is the cuttlefish, but I like octopuses too.
We'll let it slide. So hey, there's the lab for the summer. We're now all here. We are full squad.
Woo.
Hooray. Woo! Go team, go!
So yesterday, Caitlin and I had the grand duty of cleaning out this here beach house, which we are walking towards, and we were supposed to fill it with, or put a couple tanks in there, and instead we ended up moving a few irons and anchors here. They were really rusty.
But now we're buff.
Pretty buff, yeah. Pretty buff. And then, what else did we do? Moved a few tanks here and there.
Yeah, a couple tanks. We swept up some rust.
Yeah, that was good stuff. But now we are A-okay on the. Oh, it's dark, awkward. So this here tank, and there's our silhouettes there. And here's another tank in this here table with no.
Look how clean it is.
We even swept and vacuumed. Got some octo homes.
A couple of regular housewives right here.
Pretty much. Look at that. Look at that face. And that's about it. Now we're going to work on getting these things plugged in and running so that this water here is a little clearer.
So one thing that we have to do every year is fix things. Because I'm not a rich scientist. I'm at a small university that isn't super well funded. My lab isn't crazily well funded. And so I use a lot of use and repurpose things. And one of those used and repurposed things are these lobster tanks that I purchased during grad school for running some of my experiments. Now, they work really well. They're solid. They're great. But they're old and they're rickety and they're prone to failure. And so I spend a lot of time patching them back together and trying to get more useful life out of them. So one of the things that has happened lately is, let me show you on, that's a really nasty looking one. Let me show you over on this one. What normally happens is that we have an air pump down below here. These small ends of tubes down here that penetrate through the bottom of the tank. Yeah. And we hook an air pump up to the bottom there. And that air pump then pushes air through this through the top of this tube. You see this tube comes up through this clear, bigger tube, loops around, comes back down, and then down here, somewhere towards the bottom of the tank, there are some air stones, which it bubbles out. All those bubbles go up this air tube, and it pulls water from the bottom of the tank into this kind of sump area that's down below the rest of the tank, where all the refrigeration apparatus is, to the top of the tank, and goes through this little filter apparatus up here. And that way, we are pulling water from the bottom up to the top. Other water in the tank then goes back down to the bottom, where we're circulating water throughout the tank. When it's working, it looks kind of like this. You'll see a tube with tons of bubbles in it, pushing up, and then dumping down over this side of this tank. Actually, this one doesn't even look like how it's supposed to. These are way coarser bubbles because one of the air stones has fallen off of that one. Another thing we need to fix. Well, this gets to be kind of a pain when one of these tubes breaks off, which occasionally happens. It means we have to pull off the whole fitting and then figure out another way to run a tube down there, which is what Levi is doing right now. Yes. So Levi.
So I have removed the tube, which has broken off at the end, and we are going to replace it by getting another cap, drilling a hole in it, and placing a new tube in it, which we will then connect to the second pipe in here, which has the air stones at the bottom, and then we will be able to hook up the air pumps to the bottom of the tubes like they're intended to be, and we will have a fully functioning bubble apparatus.
Excellent.
Oh, thanks, sending us back to look like loons at a Home Depot. So more footage of that. Oh boy. All right, so we're here at Home Depot. Here's Levi. There's the part we're looking for. And here's me, looking like a fool for you.
Nope, that's you mean the. Is it half inch?
Looks like smaller. Now let's see if we can put them in the house. Put that away there before.
Yeah.
All right, mission updates. This is the part we got. We didn't find the tubing, and we used a credit card to spend 86 cents on this. Exciting, right? We're gonna go try the pet shop and Ace Hardware, see if we can't find what we need for this tube. Alright, quest update. We have failed. It turns out they don't have this rigid plastic tubing. We tried both pet shops, both hardware stores, and looks like we're just going to be out of luck. So we'll see what we have to do now. We may be able to jury rig this up a bit. We may just have to wait till they get it in stock again. We'll see what Kurt says.
So we are going to go catch about 600 crabs, but first, Miss Caitlin Jacobs is going to show us where they belong in this here seawater hall.
Here is the tank, the crab tank, and we can probably turn that down a little. So the seawater flows in from this tube, flows out through this, drains through here, and this is where we can keep all our little crabbies.
Excellent. So we are going out to go collect some crabs, us 3 lady interns here. And here's a dog, and a man, and another dog. Hello. And here's a bucket to collect crabs.
Correct.
To the tide pools. So now that we are all a little more suited for crab digging, we are off on our way. So cute.
I gave all my students the afternoon off. It's Friday, yeah. And in truth, it kind of pains me to give them so much time off, but I'm kind of at an impasse in my lab right now where I have the rest of the electronic control boxes that need to get finished before I really have much more for them to do. So I'm going to go down to the lab and keep working while they go out and have some fun or just enjoy the afternoon. So this is one of the hard things about trying to work at a kind of nice marine lab. I have some choices here. Go lay on the beach. Go work in the lab. Lay on the beach. Work in the lab. Here we go.